Hi, I'm Brianna. I've already had camera problems yesterday. Hopefully editing this won't make me cry, but it might because my computer's kind of shit. So far this year, I've read a whopping total of 3 books. First one was Adaptation by Melinda Lowe. I don't know how many people know this. Before she was a published author, she was on this website called After Ellen, which is about, I guess, media representation for lesbian and bisexual women. They talk about movies, television shows, books, but I don't think they talk about books nearly as often as they should that have lesbian or bisexual content in them. I'll link below her interview with Sarah Waters. She's another author. I like Sarah Waters. She writes good books. Anyway, yes, first book I read was Adaptation. What's going on at the beginning of the book is that Reese, the main character, she is trying to take a flight, is about to take a flight. It was after her big debate competition, which she lost, and it was all her fault. She feels very sad about it. But she can't take a flight out because it turns out that all these planes keep on crashing because of birds. And so all the flights have been canceled. She and her debate partner, they go and try to drive home. But before they accomplish that, some bird just comes out of nowhere and crashes the car. She wakes up in this weird-ass facility. They won't really tell her what's going on, but she still has to sign this confidentiality agreement before she gets out, which I don't think is fair, in which she won't tell what treatment she has gone through, even though she doesn't even know herself what the hell has happened. So yeah, that's what happened. I read that part, the part that I described to you. I read that really fast. I was really interested in what was going on. The book lost me though after she went home. She has this friend named Julian who is really into, like, I guess, conspiracy theories and stuff. I felt that there were too many times when, I guess, Julian had to fill her in on what was going on and what happened while she was away and stuff, and it's like, the book is in third person, but it exclusively follows around Reese, and I think that it would have been a little bit better if we had followed around Julian some, because he was into those conspiracy theories, he was finding out things while she was away. I think that would have been better, and aside from that, he was my favorite character in the whole story. There is a bisexual love triangle going on between, I think his name was David. I guess I'm Team David. That was her debate partner in Amber. I didn't really like Amber that much, but then again, she was introduced in the part that didn't work for me, so maybe that's it. Every time Reese and David almost kiss or were about to kiss or they had some form of intimacy going on whatsoever, they would get interrupted every time. I apologize in advance, knowing that this is a weird critique. I usually don't pick up on things like this. I'm just gonna say it. It started to bug me that there were so many goddamn similes in that book. I was reading and it's like, man, if you compare one thing to another, again, it's a weird thing to pick up on. Maybe it's not really about the similes, but about how the book lost me. Second book I read was Love Ya Bunches by Lauren Myrick. Or is it Miracle? I don't know. She wrote those TTYL books, and one of the characters from TTYL was in this book. She was Chrissy. Love Ya Bunches, it's about a bunch of 5th graders, and they all have names that are flower names, and there's some plot line with one of the girls' turtles, which, you know, I didn't really care for that much. I favorite character had to be Yasmin. I felt like I didn't really know Violet as much as I wanted to. Would have liked to have known more about the situation with her mom. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to read the sequels. Probably not. The third book I read was Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto, I think it is. I really like that one. It's only 100 pages. The back of the book told me that there was a companion story along with it called Moonlight Shadow, I think it was called. And so all this time while I'm reading Kitchen, I assume that the 50-page little novella thingy is connected in some way. Maybe it continues from that same story. Maybe it's about the same characters or, you know, one of the characters. But it wasn't. That made me really sad because it was like I finished Kitchen, it was the end, and then I was like, oh no, it's not really the end. I have this other story, and when I found out it was different, it made me sad because it was really the end. Kitchen is about this girl. Her grandma died, who was her last living relation. She moves in with these people who are cool. This guy, I think his name is Yuichi, and his mom named Eriko. Oh yes, my favorite character was Eriko. I think she was the best. I would have definitely would have liked to have seen more of her. The style is kind of simplistic, or it's very easy to read, but at the same time there's a lot of depth going on, which I really liked. It was brief. It was only 100 pages, which made me sad that I couldn't spend more time with these characters because I really liked the story, but at the same time I guess it's kind of good that I guess it wasn't cluttered or anything, so